listening to Toxic Radio?
Goddamn right.
But don't forget, this is the 21st century. Join us in the social media world. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Pornhub.
Pornhub?
Ah, just kidding. Or am I? Toxic Radio. Get infected. Hey guys, dating life gone pretty shitty?
I find you so creepy I think you should have to walk around with a bell around your neck.
Finding yourself getting a little desperate for some female companionship?
Alexa, tell me you love me.
Hell no. You disgust me.
What you need is to upgrade your style right now. The Toxic Store's got exactly what you need. Pick up some stylish gear featuring Deviant Gamer, Toxic Radio, and the Heavy Metal Happy Hour.
Oh, yeah!
You can find the store through the Toxic Radio app or toxicradio.net. Get in the game.
Do I make you horny, baby?
Get yourself a little love.
That guy's getting boobies.
Yeah, he is.
Toxic Radio and the Toxic Store. Don't buy it safe. Buy it toxic. Hey, miss an episode of Relationships 101? Don't sweat it. We got you covered. You can catch up on episodes on the Toxic Radio app, toxicradio.net, or wherever you get podcasts, like iTunes, Spotify, Deezer, and Odyssey. And don't forget to follow John on social media too. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Remember, just like any relationship, communication is key. Keep in touch.
Oh man, I gotta admit, I missed that beat there for a little bit. That's still sexy. Still sexy. Oh man, welcome to another edition of one of the hottest relationship podcasts in the game right now, Relationships 101. And I'm your host, your doctor of love, at least for the next 60 minutes anyway, John Evans. And we are back in the building. We took a little break for a while, a little hiatus, but we're back. And we have a lot to unpack here. My main man, my big brother, the doctor's assistant, my right-hand man, Mr. Wild and Out himself, Supreme, the Resurrector. What's going on?
What's up, y'all? How y'all feeling out there? Everything's good. Everything's good. On this side, it is, at least. Can't complain.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah, like I said, we was out of action for a little bit. I'm going to keep it real. It was a piece of me that just wasn't, I guess I just wasn't in that zone, in that, mood. I lost my love for this for a little bit, with some things that, I was going through. I had to unpack and, work out. And it's kind of hard. It's easy to sit back and give this advice to people and, give them the do's and don'ts, what you should do and what you shouldn't do. And, at the same other side of the coin, you have some issues that you're dealing with that, it's like, fuck, I'm not even taking my own advice.
It's crazy. You got me on point.
yeah. I tried, but, I had to take some time out, get my own house in order.
Right.
So, yeah.
You in order?
It's getting there.
Order in the court. Order in the court.
It's getting there. Better place,
Preach.
What's going on to the lovers in the building? Man, I missed y'all. Let's see who we got here. We got Laura Rose. What's going on? That's the Toxic Queen. We got Dave. We got Jamie. We got Mike in the building. We got Mike Howard.
Mike
that was Jennifer Thompson on, first-time viewer, I believe. So let's keep this thing pushing. Let's go with we got a lot of stuff to unpack here tonight because we've been going for a while. So let's start off with this first story of the night. Mike Check in the house. That's right. Mike Check in the house.
Mike Check.
We got a Stacy from the Bronx.
Boogie down.
Yeah, she said, I caught my man cheating. I kind of had a feeling, but it hits different when you catch him in the act. The problem is that they work together, and he's a supervisor on the job. And he's the breadwinner of the house. I want to give him an ultimatum. Quit the job or get the fuck out. What should I do?
You get the fuck out, no. No.
Well,
Just leave.
I mean, okay, she caught her man cheating, so she's hurt. First thing I'm going to tell you, never make decisions. Never make decisions while in the course of with emotions.
Oh, there you go.
Sit back, think about what you want to do, what you want. I'm not taking up for him in no shape or form, but you did say he's the breadwinner, so that gives me an indication. What's going on, Brad? Good to see you again. That gives me an indication that you're not working. So if he's the breadwinner, yeah, it's kind of hard for you to kick him out and still live. So sit down, talk about it. One of the things that I've learned during this hiatus, and I'll continue to preach, that communication is the building block to any foundation. You can't assume on what you think you know or what you think things should be. You have to talk. You have to get down to the root cause of these problems and, find out what's going on, what made them do that, why, what was going on in this relationship where, you felt as though I wasn't pleasing you. So, yeah, try to talk to him, unless you plan on winning the lottery or you got a job interview tomorrow. So,
you always go back home to mama.
I mean, not a lot of people want to do that. Yeah. Not a lot of people want to do that. So I'm not going to recommend going back home. Drunk Unks Podcast in the building. Appreciate y'all. I'm not going to recommend you going back home. I will say, try to work this thing out. And a lot of people take stances that, okay, this motherfucker been cheating. He got to go. Let me tell you something. A lot of people are in relationships where the person's cheated and they still worked it out. It doesn't necessarily mean that that's the end. It's mean that you have to take some recourses or another avenue or try some different things to make sure that shit don't happen again. So that's what I recommend to you. Prem.
I feel if you're truly sorry, which mistakes happen, and you truly forgive, then y'all move on and keep your eye open. Don't fall for the same thing twice if it's real. Because, he might have made a mistake. He might have fell down the rabbit hole that he didn't mean to fall down or whatever. He's the supervisor. He might have got seduced or whatever. There's no excuse for what he did. But at the same time, if you find it in your heart to forgive, then go for it. But don't forgive because he's the breadwinner and you don't have no choice, because basically you just allowing him to run all over you because you don't have your skills and things together yet, or your job situation in order, your finances, because then you're going to just be stuck. Because a lot of women be like, well, I'm going to stay here till I get my thing together, then I'm going to leave him. And that's still bad because, he might have been sorry and, y'all could have been working it out. And you plotting on what you call it, abandoning ship once you get your thing together. Like you might, because then you just using them. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, he the breadwinner and I don't know to make him stay or leave. Like that's the reason why you don't know if he should stay or leave. Like I said, at some point, you might have to take a few steps backwards to get a few steps ahead. You might have to go stay with a relative, a girlfriend, a parent. I know moving out is not an option all the time, but sometimes it's better than being in somewhere where you've been mistreated. And it might not be physical, but emotionally you do seem hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no doubt she hurt. She caught her man cheating on her. So that's why I said, don't make a decision off of emotions right now. Yeah, give yourself a day or two, maybe even a week, realistically.
Use your logic.
Yeah, but don't make a decision off of emotions. Bun, what's going on? Good to see you back again. Mike Howard said the job ain't the fault. He is. All he going to do is take those cheating ways to another employer, which is true. That's why I said they need to sit down and hash that thing out. I want to remind everybody at Half Past, we are doing a contest here. I'm going to be honest. We was doing a speed dating event July 23rd. I'm not quite sure if that's going to, be still going on because of low ticket sales. Might have to cancel that thing. But instead of, because what we was going to do was going to give away the first female ticket tonight. But instead of doing that, what we will do is we will do a date night like we did back in January. We will give away tickets to an AMC theater.
Okay.
So we're going to run at Half Past. And all you have to do is, because like I said, I'm a Power fan myself. I thought the dynamic between Ghost and Angie was phenomenal. I am going to say a line from the TV show, and all you have to do is finish it. I'm not going to say what season. I'm not going to say what episode. But if you're the first one to answer it and get it correctly, then you will win tickets to AMC Theater, your choice.
And remember, don't be
Deanna Benton, what's going on, cuzzo?
Don't be answering questions from Canaan. We talk about the original Power.
The original Power.
When Angie and Ghost was still alive, okay?
Yeah. Okay, we're going to go on to the next story. This is from Darnell. It says down south. Okay.
All down in the dirty.
Who knows?
Must be down there where P Valley at.
It says, for certain reasons, I can't say where I'm from. Hell, Darnell ain't even my damn name.
Damn.
I'm a deacon in my church, and I've been sleeping with my pastor's wife.
Oh, D, man, what's happening?
Because I know his travel schedule, when he is home, when he's not. I want to stop this, but it feels so damn good.
The devil made
What
you
the hell do I do? It didn't mean to start off this way, but this has turned into something that's out of control. It says if this comes out, a lot of people will be hurt.
You tell me.
You
you in the position to bring down a whole church.
Yeah, pretty much.
Everybody gonna leave or maybe throw the first stones.
Mike Howard says he from Atlanta. All I'm gonna say is this: if this comes out,
Mississippi,
let's just say you will get hands laid on you. No pun intended. But
Jesus, and lay hands on you. I say this, but oh man, this is funny. This is crazy. When you doing things like that, like
you said, when you doing things like that, this isn't something that goes on all the time.
I'm just saying, if you sleeping with the pastor's wife and you talking about how wrong it is, and you have clearly you got some type of religion and you in the church and y'all just made a mistake, I would just leave the church, man. I would like that.
Pretty much.
There's 1,001 churches and 100 preacher wives that you can sleep with. Why you got to sleep with? Oh no. But I would just leave the church, man. I would be like,
I would. I agree with you on that. I would leave the church.
I can't continue doing this. I'm sorry, Miss Madam First Lady. I gotta roll, man. I gotta, even if you don't.
I would write a letter to the pastor for unknown reasons. I gotta leave the church. I gotta leave the
church. He probably already know. Pastors ain't stupid. He probably cheating. No,
I don't want to say that. But
you know how you gotta keep it messy for the internet. That I would leave. I would remove myself from the situation, because even in the Bible say when you see sin, turn, flee, and run.
Yeah.
You gotta flee and run from what you know is not good for you. You got to, because you keep doing it, it's just you're going to get caught.
Oh, no doubt.
You're
Anytime
gonna
you
get
cheat,
caught,
you're going to
man.
get caught.
Somebody seen it. Somebody heard it. She done told somebody. Somebody going to blackmail y'all.
Talk.
Just roll, man. Just roll.
Brad says that's one of the 10 commandments. He should have known that one.
Don't covet his neighbor's wife.
Pun Pun says Mike is right. It's one of Creflo Dollar's deacons.
Oh, somebody licking that taffy.
That
what? Somebody licking on taffies, lollipop, blow pop, baby.
I don't know nothing about that, but I will say this.
That's his wife. That's Creflo's wife name. Taffy Dollar.
Are you serious?
Yeah, Taffy Dollar. Can you imagine how many jokes she got?
Oh, my God.
You Taffy Dollar, you lick for that money, baby. You know what I mean? Oh, my God. Poor Taffy.
But
don't put that on Creflo.
No, let's get back to this story. Like Preem said, I would leave the church. I would leave, because you're gonna, once again, if this comes out, you're gonna destroy your church.
Mm-hmm.
That pastor's gonna show you that I'm a man first before anything else, and I'm quite sure he's gonna put his hands on you.
Yeah, and
not in a healing manner. So, yeah, I would leave the church. That's a casserole of nonsense. It's messy as all hell. Yeah, leave the church. And it's like you said, it's 1,000 churches out, especially if you're in a black church. It's 2,000.
Yeah, and she gotta want to. I mean, unless she really love you and want to move on and leave the husband and be with you, and y'all want to make that move that y'all gonna go to the next level, which I doubt. It seemed like it's just a lonely wife. that's always home, and you the one that know all the schedules and ease your ass up in there and slick talk your way.
Then and this is something else you got to be afraid of too. What if one day she wakes up and repents and feels bad and wants to come clean to her husband?
And
then you really are going to look bad.
Yeah, at least if you gone, you could be like, well, I'm out the picture. You know, he might look for you, but hey, Tupelo, Mississippi, or Atlanta, Georgia, is 1,000,001 neighborhoods.
Yeah, church on every corner.
Unless you go like the Mac days, Mike check to the pimp day and be like, look, yo, first lady chose me.
Nah, we're gonna take this serious.
Who you want?
Nah, seriously,
see who she want.
You're gonna destroy a church. You're gonna destroy.
Oh, it's definitely gonna be over.
And not just that, you got to remember the lives that you're gonna affect by destroying that church. So all jokes aside, I don't recommend you. Like I said, just leave. Just leave.
I'll tell you this. Just seeing how secretive he is and don't want to tell you the neighborhood, don't want to tell you his real name. He's got a lot of shame on top of that.
I can agree with you on that.
So that's a lot of. You can feel. I feel that he got a lot of shame. He's not proud of this. So definitely bowing out is not a bad thing.
No, a good run is better than a bad stand and blood. So yeah, you better leave that church. Mike Howard said, Pastor need to get with woman from first letter. First letter. Help me out with that.
Elaborate, Mike.
Yeah. Help me out with that.
You know, Mike a deacon himself, so he
really.
Hey, Mike got some scriptures and things, and he know that thing. So you know, please elaborate on that one, Mike. I would definitely I'm curious myself.
All right, so this past week has been a lot of nonsense or things people have been going through in relationships. There was a young man named Willie who came through Twitter and put down his request or what he would do. I guess he's he's looking for a relationship. Mike, post that up for me, please. The young man with what he would do for his woman.
You got to read all these off.
We're going to read all these off. No, not him. It'll be an all-black screen. The guy's name is Willie.
Willie Bobo.
There we go. Willie Knight is his whole name. Willie Knight. So we're going to read all these down. Now, I talked with someone about this, and some of these are truly unrealistic expectations in a relationship. Now, Willie said, when I get into a relationship, this is my to-do list for my lady. 1, it says, give her $800 every month towards rent. No, I can agree with you on that. I can agree with you on that.
Willie or me?
I'm siding with Willie on this. Realistically, if you're not paying the whole rent, you should be giving something towards it. So
I better be living there.
Yes, if he's living there, of course.
Oh, he look at it. I read it like he giving her $800 toward her rent.
Nah,
that's how I read it.
Nah,
because they don't say they live together. They say when
you
get into a relationship,
it doesn't say when he gets into a to-do list.
Like
right.
when I get a girlfriend,
right,
and you my girl. Now that you my girl, I automatically got $800 allotted for your rent.
Nah, that's unrealistic because he has rent to pay also.
Right.
I'm going under the assumption that he's living with her.
All right, let's go with that one then.
Okay, so he's giving her $800. He's putting groceries in her house.
See, he's saying her house.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
He's saying her house.
So I'm going off to the assumption that he's not living there.
Yeah, he don't live there.
Okay, let's go with that spin that he's not living there. Okay, if you're not living there, no, you shouldn't be giving $800 because you have rent your damn self.
Yes.
Okay.
And you got to eat your damn self.
Right. Okay, Dave says, Willie, just no, dude. Just don't. Okay, so if you're not living there, no, you shouldn't be giving $800 towards her rent because you have your own rent also. Put groceries in her house. Depends on how often you're there eating.
I'll bring a sandwich with you hungry.
Nah, I mean, it depends on how often he's there eating. But for the most part, if it's her house, let her put her own groceries in there.
And pay her own rent.
Mike said, Willie, a.k.a. Toby.
Yeah.
The next one says clean and wash her car
I
out
might do
twice
that.
a week.
I might
Well,
do that.
that's gentleman-like.
That's
you know?
man-
There's
that's
nothing
man
wrong
stuff.
with that. That's nothing wrong with
That's
that.
man style.
Go on a date at least once a week. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
You skip one.
Which one did I skip?
Cook her dinner 2 to 3
Oh,
times
I'm sorry.
a week.
Cook her dinner 2 to 3 times a week. That's a bit much right there.
I don't even
Shit.
cook my dinner 2-3 times a week. I can only cook for myself. I'm gonna cook for you.
Oh my gosh, that is a bit much. I will admit, around my way there's a pizzeria called Giovanni's. I have the number on speed dial. I'm constantly eating from there, so I do not cook my own dinner 2-3 times a week.
Exactly.
Wow.
Go on a date at least once a week.
Right,
Okay,
once
that's
a week
cool.
is okay.
That's good.
Okay, have oral sex with her unlimited times.
Yeah, that's like my thing. I could do that.
Really? I don't think you need to do that. If you got her, what are you on your knees for? Stand up, look on her face. Shit, you ain't got to do that all the time.
I kind of like it.
Okay.
It's like-
Rub her feet after work, as long as they're pretty.
yeah, it gotta be cute. Gotta be
I
pretty
mean, there's
too.
nothing wrong with that. Nothing
I ain't
wrong with
rubbing
that.
no corns and hammer times. That's it.
What's the
Get
next
you a
one?
podiatrist or
Send
something.
her roses to her job once, unexpectedly. Nothing wrong with that either.
Yeah,
Nothing
once
wrong.
unexpectedly. That's cool.
Make sure her kids are straight.
Straight to their father. Excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry. I just
boy.
I gotta.
Look, Mike said, is he using the 800 to take her out? I mean, the 800 shouldn't even be in the picture.
That's going to the
Laura
rent,
Rose
man.
says, why not?
Well,
What you mean, why not what? Please elaborate.
You better be
Please
talking,
elaborate.
You better be talking about the cat eating, because everything else is why not
Why
my
not?
ass.
I need an explanation on that, Laura, when you get a chance, please. Okay, make sure her kids are straight. First of all, it depends on how many kids it is. It depends on how old these kids it is. It depends on how active these kids' dad is.
Yeah.
Those are all variable factors in this.
Well, you're gonna see how her baby daddy is in the next line.
Dave says, I object. Laura says I was referring to the oral sex.
That's
I
right,
mean,
Laura.
You do it as much as you want. You do it as much as you want. I don't feel, I mean, let me.
I'm a freak. It's not even a requirement. That's like a given for me.
You do it as much as you want. I'm not ejecting any. If that man want to do it unlimited times,
Get down.
by all means,
On
go
your
ahead
knee.
and do your thing. Now you just better hope that she want it like that. She might want something else. So I mean, too much of anything, a person to get sick of it.
And it said like unlimited, like that's her requirement, or like that's how girls. Like, I want that done all the time.
But this
So-
is all from him. This is his mindset.
Yeah, it's
Brad says with all this stuff he's doing, he'd have to move in. He doesn't have time to go home. Damn good point, Brad. Damn good point. Mike says athlete's foot on his hands and a hairy tongue.
he bet 1,000.
Yay. Okay, the next one is put her baby daddy in his place if he get out of line. Yeah, go ahead and do that.
And
Then you
get your
find out
ass
he
shot.
handy with the hammer and your ass is laying down. Yeah, okay.
Don't be in no stand your ground state, because your ass is dead.
Laura Rose says, I'm going to add that to our relationship rules. Okay.
Mike,
He says,
hairy tongue devil.
be 100% honest.
Okay, honest as you can.
I don't believe anyone is 100%.
That's what I say, honest as you can.
The late great Bernie Mac once said, sometimes the right thing to do ain't always the right thing to do, and I'm going to leave it at that.
Yeah.
Be loyal no matter what. Well, you're supposed to be in a relationship. You're not
That's a
reinventing
given.
the wheel saying that. Pray with her. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah,
Nothing wrong.
right.
As long as it ain't the pastor's wife.
Exactly. Pun Pun says, Willie needs to date me. That 800 is for how much he's laid up in my house and eating up my food.
Yeah,
That
Bum-
doesn't even
Bum back
cover
there.
a third of my rent, using up all my AC.
Yeah, but realistically, how much is he gonna be over your house?
True. And then I'm saying, too, like Pun said, 800, you have to be over there a whole lot.
You gotta live there.
Yeah, I would have to be over there at least 2 weeks out of the month. Going on the third week. Okay. Give her $150 for nails every 3 to 4 weeks.
Now, who nails is he getting done? Her sisters, her daughters, getting the whole.
Pun, help me out. Is that a reasonable price for women getting their nails done?
every 3 to 4 weeks, $150.
I don't know. But if you want to maintain your lady's maintenance, I guess we're waiting on Pun to help us out with that
clip
one.
them Jones for her every week.
Says be affectionate everywhere.
Okay, a little PDA. Nothing wrong
Yeah,
with
nothing wrong with that. I'm big on that PDA. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm going to want to kiss, feel your ass, put my arm around you, all that good stuff in public.
Yeah, I like kissy feeling.
Yeah.
Huggy kissy.
Just hold her hand in public.
Yes, I give you that.
We can do that also.
Especially if you paying $150 for the nails every 3 to 4 weeks, you got the right to own them hands.
Pun says, I don't wear nails at all. Well, Pun, I was just asking, was that a reasonable price?
Like, you ain't never been to the Korean place and got a set of nails done. I don't.
Laura says, I don't know how much that costs, but that seems extreme.
That do extreme. You got a job. Get your own nails done.
Well, thank you, Laura. I'm going to go with that. That's a woman's perspective. She said that's a bit extreme, so I'm going to say that's a bit extreme.
Laura ain't got no fingernail.
Give her my password to all social medias.
Oh, to the hell to the no.
That's unnecessary, especially if you trust each other.
Yep.
So, I don't see the need for that. Oh, my cousin Tiana Benton is on there. Help me out. She says, my nails are anywhere from $60 to $80 every 3 weeks, and a good pedi is $40. So that's good.
So
okay.
That's good.
Yeah.
You way cheaper than where he at.
Well, no, she says 60 to 80 plus 140, so they're only off like $20-$30. So, yeah, I guess that's right. Plus a tip. Women like to leave tips. So, yeah. Mike Howard says he's doing all this and she driving someone's unlimited brain. Okay. Brad says, is this guy Elon Musk? Where's he getting all this money from? That's a damn good question. Damn good question. We have someone new on the line. Charlene Tyler Sparks. What's going on? I hope you're appreciating the show. Pun Pun says nails are very expensive now, $80 minimum. Mike says, sounds like the guy got a teeny penis.
Oh,
the man got to have a small dick.
Because all he want to do is eat coochie. He ain't say nothing
true,
about penetration yet.
Like,
I'm going to give her the big, I'm going to give her the big thing every night.
Right.
Along with the eating.
It says no password on my phone.
Yeah, no pass. Oh, hell no. Who walk around with no pass?
I don't understand
that's
that.
for people that's really not even for your lady.
Right.
That's just so people don't randomly
steal your phone or something. That's a fool's move right there. It has nothing to do with a relationship. You're a fool now, Willie. Just motivate her. You're supposed to do that anyway. Two people in a relationship are supposed to motivate each other, build each other up.
He sound like he got pom-poms.
Yes, he got problems. Go to church on Sundays. Okay, I mean, that's good also.
But sometimes you might want to watch the football game, Willie.
Take a trip once or twice a month. I'm with Brad. Where are you getting all this fucking money and what kind of job do you have?
You gotta be a drug dealer.
Gotta be a drug dealer.
With a little dick.
Love her unconditionally. Really, you're supposed to do that in a relationship anyway, so you're not reinventing the wheel. Any hashtags, rare breed. No, a fool is not a rare breed. They've been known since the beginning of time.
Simping
been along since pimping. It's been a long time. One of the oldest acts in the book. You're not reinventing the wheel, Willie. You're just perpetuating a stereotype, which is a fool.
Yeah, you gotta have a trick to keep the trade rolling. So.
Oh my gosh, nobody named Willie got that much dough.
I know.
You know what? I can almost go with that. Yeah.
Have you ever met a Willie with a college degree?
I ain't gonna lie. The few Willies I know been drunks. So I don't know.
Willie Bobo. That's where they came up with that term from. Don't kick the Willie Bobo. No, but that sounds like Cap. Willie trying to get some ass because all these crazy girls gonna be up in his DM like, Willie, you the one for me.
Yes, Willie gonna get his heart broke. That's what's gonna happen. Willie gonna get the shit used out of him. That's what's gonna happen.
But I think all that's gonna get erased once he get the ass. He gonna be like, Willie, what's going on with my coochie? What's going on with my nails? What's going on with this? He gonna be like, I don't see no rings on these fingers.
Well, Pun
what have you done for me lately? And she gonna get played.
Pun says, oh hell yeah, sign me up with him. I like to travel every month. He pays for one trip, and I'll pay for the other.
He ain't say you got to pay for nothing, Bun.
Yeah,
cool.
He said he's doing everything.
I ain't heard you supposed to pull out no money.
That's what he said. Mike says, silly Willie.
Silly Willie.
All right, well, here we go. We have passed the hour. We got a lot more to unpack. This is for the giveaway to the AMC Theater.
All y'all power. Why should be a girl to get it? Why?
Tiana Benton says, Willie just talking shit. This is for anybody. Now, I don't even give a shit at this point.
Cap. No, I'm just saying. I'm just curious of like the ratio of the people that really know power as a girl.
Well, I want to know too.
Because guys really got into power.
Yes.
I was I'm hooked.
I know women that was into it.
And women, yeah, it's a romantic, you know. Hey.
Well, here we go. The way it's going to go is I'm going to recite this line from Power, which is a dialogue between Ghost and Angie. All you have to do is be the first person to chime in and finish the line. You're the winner. Here we go. You stole that sketch from my apartment, and you cloned my phone and followed me to the hotel. If I was in that room with Tommy, I'd be in custody right now. You knew I was following you, and I played right into your hands, and I gave you Lobos for your troubles. Next person to chime in with the next following line wins. And to make this interesting so you don't Google, you got 4 minutes. So at 8:35, this contest is over. Go.
Wow, that's a good one. Got me. I'm waiting for the next answer.
Tiana Benton says, shaking my head. I never seen one episode. You done fucked up then. I told you it was a good show.
Damn, Tiana, you ain't seen one episode? You ain't seen Power 2?
Anthony James, what's going on, my brother?
Sunshine, what's happening? Did you see that, Sunshine, about Willie Bobo?
Y'all got 3 more minutes to go. 3 more minutes.
Ain't nobody gonna get that one.
I don't think anyone's going to get it either. Pump said, I did this to save you, Angie. No, it's not it. No, that's not.
That's the go-to line.
No.
He said that about
Mike
30
says,
times.
now give me $800 for food and $150 for my nails. That's not the line either, Mike. Brad says, I saw you and him walking in the rain. No, that's not it either.
Orange Juice Jump.
Yes, that is. It's a classic, but that's not it. You got 3 more minutes, people. I'm going to go over this one more time for you. You stole that sketch from my apartment, and you cloned my phone and followed me to that hotel. If I was in that room with Tommy, I'd be in custody right now. You knew I was following you. I played right into your hands, and I gave you Lobos for your troubles. Pun says, I heard you come in his apartment. No, that's not either. Keep trying, because you got 2 more minutes, baby. Keep trying. All y'all, keep trying. That's a good one. That's a good one.
And it's like,
it's actually one of my favorite episodes.
And it's from the first Power.
Right. It's from the first season.
See Power 2, everybody got into that, and Kanan, and now all these other stars, John, man, we got to go back like.
You got to dig in the vault for this one.
And Power was on for like 6 seasons.
Hey. Mike says, yeah, I shot him, and they could burn in hell. No, that's not it. No, that's not it.
Oh, my God. He had Mississippi burning. Yeah, I shot him.
Oh, man.
Mike,
keep going. Y'all got 2 more minutes to go.
You really trying to get to the movies.
Y'all got 2 more minutes to go. Tiana Ben says, I don't watch TV. Yes, you do. I know you do. Bum says, I thought you was talking about when she went into the other detective's apartment and she was fucking first. No. Mike says, I'm tired of these snakes on the plane. I ain't fucking with you now,
Sam
Mike.
Jackson was nowhere in Power.
Pun, keep trying, Pun. You got 60 seconds left to get this right.
I'm sick of these mother.
I'm gonna go over this one more time. You stole that sketch from my apartment, and you cloned my phone and followed me to the hotel. If I was in that room with Tommy, I'd be in custody right now. You knew I was following you. I played right into your hands, and I gave you Lobos for your troubles. Pun says, and Ghost was in there hiding? No, that's not it either. Oh, my gosh. You have less than 1 minute left.
You got another one?
We got less than 1 minute left.
You got
Who's
another
going to
line?
get this?
What color was Ghost and Angela?
Mike Howard says, never liked you anyway, pretty motherfucker. No, Nino Brown, that's not it. Anthony James, you and my wife have something in common because she doesn't watch TV either. That's talking to you, Tiana.
Oh, man.
Pum said, this game sucks.
Yeah.
Okay, time is up.
Can you give us the answer?
Yes,
All right.
It says, well, it goes, you stole that sketch from my apartment, and you cloned my phone and followed me to the hotel. If I was in that room with Tommy, I'd be in custody right now. You knew I was following you. I played right into your hands, and I gave you Lobos for your troubles. but you can't have Tommy.
Mm.
That was the line because she
you
was trying to
can't
get
have
Tommy
Tommy.
locked up. You can't have Tommy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Something that simple.
Pun says, how do you expect people to finish the line from 2 years ago? The world's best search engine. You could have Googled the answer.
You said don't do it.
I didn't say don't Google.
Oh, I thought you said don't
I
Google.
never said don't Google.
Damn, you
I
had to
said,
type
damn,
all
I
that.
got to upgrade my pop vision.
First of all, y'all better get stars. Y'all still have an HBO Max. Y'all better come to stars.
Okay, let's dig into this. Bring up the grumpy old man, Mike, please.
Why you got to talk about me?
This one here threw me for a loop.
She said, this game sucks.
Pun says, I'm not a cheater.
Oh,
You cheating
man,
if
this
you
one
get
right
caught. Deanna says, I've never seen that P-Valley or any of the series that people watch. Well, you missing damn good shows.
here. Yeah,
Okay.
P-Valley.
Shrink that up so I can read that. Bring it back to the original format you had it in, Mike, please.
Why you look like Glenn Turman?
Now, let's look how angry this man is. There's you can see the hate in his eyes. Okay.
Fire it up.
Story goes, a man disliked his daughter-in-law to the extent he was convinced she had cheated on his son. One time, when his grandkids were at his house, he took them for a DNA test, and the results of which showed they didn't share DNA with him. He, of course, told his son. The daughter-in-law was outraged and insisted on a repeat DNA test, which showed that the children really belonged to her husband, and that how the old man discovered that the young man, his son, was not his.
Woo! Drop the mic.
Yeah.
Where do you find this stuff, man?
First of all, Dave Ayers says, find a sad trombone. Womp, womp, womp. A sound effect for that one. No, bring that picture up because that man's face says it all. There's a lot of memes that could go with that mean-ass face. Look at that face.
Look more like Samuel Jackson from Django.
He looks like he been eating unlimited times. Look like he been eating coochie unlimited times. No, he doesn't. He got that look on his face like, oh, you think I'm fucking around, huh? So he is he's angry. And I would be too. But think about this. Pun says, Deanna Benton, girl, I don't even watch Power either at first, but one weekend I sat and binge watched it. This ain't about who watch Power and who don't.
Look, you
Shit.
should have did that in the show. They gonna talk about Power all night long now.
This ain't about that.
But you can't have Tommy.
Hey, this is about a podcast. Tune in and talk about that. Y'all talk about who don't watch what on another time, damn it. I've been gone for too long.
And Mike talking about unlimited coochie.
Yeah.
With his Sam
Shoot.
Jackson references.
All right, so that grumpy old bastard. Pun says, oh, I remember this story from your page. Yes.
Yeah, that's crazy, though. He found out his son. He got to be mad. And then the woman he hated, she was True Blue. And the woman he was
Ain't that
married to
something?
ain't been right in all these years.
Right.
Your son ain't yours.
Sometimes you got to mind your business. Leave
Mind
things
your
alone.
damn business.
You gotta
That's why
mind your
you
business and
old,
leave things
mean,
alone.
and bitter.
Pun says he deserved what he got, laughing face with his old ass.
With his old ass.
You know, he did get it. He deserved every bit of that. He deserved every bit of that.
Mm-hmm.
He was a grumpy old man for a reason.
Yeah, that's sad. That's crazy.
Okay, we got another story to dive into.
Let's get it.
Jesse from DC. What's up, fellas?
What's up?
I like what y'all been doing.
Thank you.
Keep at it.
Thank you.
I really want Supreme's response on this. No offense. None taken. Bro, me and my cousin, we go to our family reunion and we meet two badass girls.
Hot damn.
After a while of eating and drinking, we decide to get a room.
Mm-mm.
Dog, we did everything under the sun to these chicks.
Lord.
Then we switched. So we head back to the family reunion for some more food and some more drinks. My dad comes up to me and says, I see you met your cousins.
Woo!
We all looked at each other and laughed. I gave old girl my number afterwards. Was I wrong?
Yeah.
Hey, hell yeah.
After you found out that it was your cousin,
Yeah, he was wrong. He's
you-
slimy as hell.
you could be forgiven for not knowing, even though you did pull the chicks from the family reunion. There's a 50-50 chance that y'all are family. So that's number one. You don't try to pull girls from your family reunion unless your cousins bought the girls or your sisters bought her friends. Or,
Exactly.
If somebody from the family bought some of their friends and you
A friend,
and,
yeah.
and you scoop them and get the hotel, but if you get chicks from your family reunion, more than likely they are your family. And then now that your daddy say that you met your cousins, you don't go back for the number. You just say, get on your knees and repent for knocking off your cousins and switching off on your cousins and dogging them out, and just let's act like this never happened. But what's done is done. But you don't need to make what's done that's done more than it should be. I don't know if I said that right, but it sounded like I was smart.
Pun says, Preem is a city boy. Brad says, you're at a family reunion. Wouldn't that be the first question you ask?
Like, who you related to?
Yeah.
You badass bitches.
Are we related in any way? Who your people? I agree with you, Brad.
Especially if they look like you. I mean, these
that's the
badass
first
bitches
question.
that look just like us.
It's the first question you ask. Who your people?
Yeah, who you here with?
Hey, what side you related
Who you
on?
here with? Oh, we fourth cousins?
Nah.
Cuz, let's have it. No, I'm just playing.
Then you slip her
Just
the
joking,
phone
just
number
joking.
afterwards?
Yeah, after you
Come
dad,
on,
you
dog.
supposed to get out of there and just be like, wash your whole body off. And pray nobody pregnant.
You didn't want my response, but you's a nasty motherfucker. I'm going to tell you that right now. So, I saw him.
That's why he didn't want to hear the truth. He thought I was going to give him some of that old, I don't give a fuck antidote, but I do have some morals and principles down there somewhere.
Nah, he's
I got to read all
disgusting
that.
joker.
My John tell me when I'm with family members, they be like, do, back up. That is your cousin. I'll be like, all right, word, peace.
Mike, we got another segment to bring up. Bring up the young man. Mike Howard said, was his name Willie? No.
Willie would have paid for the hotel.
Yeah,
room.
Willie paying for things. He got $800 to play around
Willie
with.
would have been tricking with
Actually,
his cousin.
Willie got $950. That's $800 plus the $150 for the nails. So
man.
Willie buying up
Willie
everything.
would have been tricking.
Let me hit this. Before we get to this, Pun says he probably met them out and about in the area and didn't know they were related at first. But once he did, he was wrong.
No, he said he met them and pulled them from
For giving the
family
number
reunion.
afterwards.
He said he pulled them
Yeah,
from the
he
family,
pulled them from the family reunion.
reunion.
Yeah, he didn't meet them out and about.
Nah,
Yeah,
don't
that
care.
long line of relatives getting food, that's where he met them at.
Exactly.
Let's roll with it, Mike. This is a story that was covered earlier, but I wanted to touch on it again. He says, I'm in a twine. First of all, who uses the word twine? I've never heard that.
He must be from London or something.
I have no
I'm
idea.
stuck in a
or
twine.
really in the stick somewhere down south.
Is
But
that like an entanglement?
I have no idea. Anyone chime in? Have you ever been in a twine or have you ever used the word twine?
I've been intertwined.
I'm stuck in a twine. I've been with this girl for like 4 years now. This girl has put me through hell. Okay, and
All
you
right,
stayed
that's
with her for 4 years.
That's
Okay.
that's a no-go right there,
Right.
bro.
Right now, because of her, I'm like $7,000 in credit card debt. Now I have to pay for her rent and my rent and the bills to her room and her 4 kids. Dang.
That's Willie.
I'm no longer in love with her because I fucking can't anymore. She's caused me to lose my car. I'd never have a dime. I fall behind on my bills because of her. If I don't pay for her rent, she and her kids will be homeless. I can't continue like this. I'm in the worst stage of my life. I pretty much work my ass off for her stupid shit bills, and I'm left with nothing. I have a used car now because I can't afford a new one. Funny thing is, without her, I would have a lot of money because I make a lot of money. But paying 2 rents is bad. How do I leave someone and put them through something like that? She also threatens me with suicide or that if I leave her, I will regret it. I don't know what to do.
Something called a doorknob. You twist it, you open the door, and you walk the fuck out.
Pun says, I think I know him. He from Philly.
And his name is Willie. No. Willie, this is the aftermath of Willie.
No, this is Fool Part 2.
This is what Willie would be going through if he get with the wrong girl.
First of all, this is not a twine. This is a horrible situation you're in. Wake the fuck up. Okay.
4 years?
Well, first of all, 4 years. I read a saying one time that says, if you're going through hell, don't stop. Keep pushing. Of all places, why would you want to stop there? So you should left her ass. $7K in credit card debt.
You do bad by yourself.
Right. Dave says, run away, bruh. Mike Howard says 2 words, whooped. He doing all this because he love it. He don't want out. He wants to find comrades. Misery loves company. Hashtag misery loves company.
Yeah, he sounded like he wants somebody to feel sorry for.
Yeah, a pity party. A pity party.
Get the fuck off the pot.
$7K in credit card debt.
Dummy.
You got to pay her rent and your rent and bills for her and her 4 kids. He didn't say our kids. He said her 4 kids.
It's like,
okay. He even says, I'm no longer in love with her anymore. And why you continue to do this then if you're no longer in love with
you
her
shouldn't
anymore?
care what she do with herself.
Right.
Or if she's homeless.
Not only that,
Give
he
her some
never
prayer.
has a dime to his name.
And that's bad. Every man should have at least a dime.
At least a dime. He falls behind on Amy. What's going on? He falls behind on his bills because of her. Okay. He continues to do this because if he doesn't, she and her kids will be homeless. There's shelters out there.
And it sounds like a her problem.
Mike Howard says he need to save money and go to the barber and line up that beard properly. Yeah, he do. I hate when people do that shit. That's a homemade job right there.
With a lot of Beijing.
Yes. He says he's in the worst stage of his life. Yeah, I can see that. You constantly broke.
And you caused it.
Right.
You allowed it to happen.
Exactly. He's left with a used car now. I'm taking his car probably got repo because his lack of funds. So now he has a used
lucky
car.
you had enough money to buy a used one.
Right. So once again, this is something that you bought on yourself. What else is he unpacking here? Funny thing is, without her, I would have a lot of money. Well, you just answered your own question then, right?
He gave himself the answer.
Yeah, you got the answers to the quiz, and you just refused to
Allen
read.
Iverson, baby, you gave yourself the answer.
Right. He's paying 2 rents. And he says she's always threatening with suicide if he thinks to leave.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. All right, well, I guess I got to buy a suit then.
Anybody that do a whole lot of threatening usually don't kill themselves.
Right. I mean, like I said, hey, I guess I got to buy a suit. Mike Howard says his real name is
oh well.
His real name is Stu P. Stupid ass. Stupid ass. Yeah. So oh, and the last one. If she tells him, if you leave me, you'll regret it.
It sounds like she gonna threaten us with bodily harm. She gonna get her uncles on it.
Yeah.
I'll be like,
somebody
well,
gonna do some body and finger work on you.
Yeah, I'll take that ass from you.
Hey, fuck it. At the end of the day, you got your money.
Got my money.
Yeah.
And I'm done with your ass.
Right. I think we helped him out.
Yeah.
I think we helped him out.
I believe we.
I don't believe the brother's name was up there, was it?
I wouldn't put my name up there.
Well, he put his picture up there. That's even worse.
Stupid ass.
Yeah, stupid ass. Stupid ass. Stupid ass.
I wouldn't give nobody my name on that one.
That's not even a relationship. I don't know.
You being
what you call
used.
that.
You being used, manipulated, and I've been learning a lot about manipulation, man. People will get into your life and control your mind, and you cannot break free of it because they holding stuff over their head. They making you feel sympathetic to them, and you feel like you obligated to stay, but you are not obligated to stay anywhere where you're not wanted, where you're not welcome. And I'd rather be anywhere where I'm celebrated, not tolerated. That's just my whole new motto, man. I'm not bringing my quality life down to appease you. Like, why is your emergency or why is your misfortune my priority is something that I gotta be on top of for you not being on top of your shit. You know what I'm saying?
And then you got to remember too, whoever that young man's name is, but no way, shape, or form is that love when a person is doing that to you. Then again,
They
you're
using
allowing
you.
it to happen. So
You being used.
yeah, and
she's
she's
using
probably
you.
using the oldest line in the book. If you love me,
I love you. You love me. You love me.
right? I remember being in a church service one time, and the pastor was saying that one of the oldest and purest forms of witchcraft is telling someone, "If you love me,
Yeah, oh my
you'll
God.
do this.
That's that spirit.
If you
of,
love me, you'll do that."
and this is for the Bible people. That's that spirit of Jezebel. And that name Jezebel came from the Bible, from a woman that just she played the hell out of the king, man. It made him the worst king in the history of the Bible. She did everything to really ruin this man, and he loved her.
And the crazy thing, it happens to the best of us.
And
It does. It
we
does.
all go through it.
Yeah, everyone goes through it, whether you're male or female. But
you don't
got to
stay in
know
it.
when to wake up. Yes, you don't stay in it.
know
You got to
when to
know when to
fold 'em.
wake up.
Know when to walk away. Know when to
You
run.
had too much stuff, 7K credit card debt. You done lost a car. You constantly broke. You frustrated. You didn't even fell out of love with this woman.
That's called beat down.
Yeah, you
She
done
beat the
down.
shit
Yeah,
out of you.
Yeah. Mentally, physically, and financially. And I'm almost certain that you ain't even sleeping with her no more.
Nah, and if you do, you probably ain't got your John on. You probably want to work no more. You probably got to force it up in there. Just an observation.
Okay. Wasn't going that far with it, but okay. Pun says she was loose. I don't want to say loose, but she was damn good at manipulating him. Yeah.
That's Jezebel,
She
baby.
manipulated him real good.
That's Jazzy Bell.
Think about it like this. If she manipulated him and he's just an average Joe, imagine what she could do with somebody with some real money.
Mm-hmm.
She got an average Joe paying 2 rents.
She got She could be like one of these Hollywood bras, like Black
Put
China.
Superhead to shame.
Yeah, man, she could be.
Put Superhead to shame.
Yeah, she could really go out there and get some real bread.
Mike
man.
Howard said unlimited coochie cuisine.
That's what happened when you do
He
it too
probably
much.
ain't even getting that.
Probably stink.
He ain't
sound
getting
poor.
that.
She sound broken poor with bad hygiene.
But you know what? Pun says I was talking about Jezebel being loose. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
She was. She
Jezebel
was.
was loose.
And you know what? This is only one side of the story. Who knows? I mean, I honestly believe he's being pimped. But, I mean, this is my opinion.
Played.
Yes, that too.
Played.
So, it's crazy. I wanted to touch on something. We back in the building. There's a lot that's been going on the last few weeks. Well, my man just premiered a new video on YouTube. It's called
wow.
No Tomorrow.
Yeah, No Tomorrow.
You want to talk about that? Go ahead and tell the people about that, man. It's the platform. Go ahead and do it.
Appreciate it. Me and my brother Big Ty, we dropped a single last week called No Tomorrow. You can check it out on my page. The video is out. The record is out. All streaming platforms. No Tomorrow. Me and my man Big Ty, one of my old friends, poet that you actually got to see.
Yes,
do his
very
thing.
talented poet.
So
We
he-
met. I met him at the Mad Poets
And
Society.
we had lunch and everything, but he's an awesome lyricist, so you'll see my lyrical skills, because, usually I'll be laid back. I like to make people party, but you hear me go in on the hardcore, like back to the roots where I came from. So No Tomorrow, available on all platforms. Please go to YouTube, check out the video under Supreme, The Resurrector, or S&E Records. And, and if you're around Friday, I'm in Pottstown, playing a show in Pottstown, PA, at Dave Ivory Presents at the Rivet Canteen at 8 p.m. if you're around this Friday.
My main man Joe Turner in the building watching. I appreciate you. Yes, definitely going out and support Supreme this Friday if you're able to make it. Yeah, I saw the video myself. Awesome video.
Thank you.
Yeah, anytime. That's what we're here for. That's what we
Shout out
do.
to
We
Sean
support.
Bounds for shooting the video and producing the track.
Okay.
And Rich Waller for doing the business for S&E Records. We in the building.
We're going to touch on this one more time. The speed dating event, July 23rd, is being held at Suite 136 West Broadway, Salem, New Jersey. Tickets are being sold through Eventbrite and on Cash App. You can purchase them. The Cash App tag is Find Your Love 2022. Now, I will say I'll make an announcement probably sometime next week. If ticket sales do not increase, we will be forced to cancel the event. We'll just try again at a later date. That's all.
Right.
You try, you fail, and you keep pushing. So that's what it is. I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. for showing us love. It's been a while since we've been on, and I appreciate everyone watching. All the lovers in the building tonight, I appreciate y'all. I want to thank y'all. I love y'all for tuning in. Until next time. Oh, let me get some food for thought. Tonight, I'll keep it simple. If you love hard, stay single. Because there's people out there that don't appreciate our kind of love.
Yo, my mind is, I'm going to say, if you love, first thing I thought of, it just popped in my head. He was like, if you love hard, the first thing popped in my head is, you die hard.
Nah, it's definitely.
It just popped in my head. No pun intended.
I ain't trying to go nowhere no time
That
soon,
was crazy. It just popped in my head.
If you love hard,
die hard.
stay by yourself. Because there's people out there that don't appreciate that kind of love. So that's all I'm going to say to that.
Love hard.
Yes, I'm one of them people that love hard. So
you said if you love hard, stay by yourself?
It ain't rocket science, brothers. If you love hard, stay by yourself. There's people out there that don't appreciate that kind of love.
You think you should search for somebody that loves just as hard? You think two people that love hard you think two people that love hard can really make a great love, or do you think it's toxic?
Two people that are willing to work at it can make any relationship last. You got to be willing to put in that work. What I tell people all the time is a relationship is much like a business. Mm-hmm. You have to put in that work 24/7. The same way you want that business to be successful is the same way you would want that relationship to be successful. You can't love on someone Monday and Tuesday, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, take off and treat them like shit. And then Saturday and Sunday decide you're going to put in some overtime. Nah, it doesn't work like that. It just doesn't work like that.
But it's just funny to me. I mean, this is it's still on subject, but it's like when the people that love hard, got the big hearts, want to have great relationships, they find somebody that they always want the one that gives so much less than what they're willing to
Unfortunately.
give. Like, they the ones that they go after.
Yeah,
now,
you're
if
right.
it's a girl or a guy that really love them, and they won't give them the time of day.
Right, and you're right.
Is it because you want what you can't have? Or
it's sad because that pattern does, is real. I don't know. I mean, and then one thing, communicate. Say what you want out of a relationship.
Some people always say what they want.
Never settle.
Yeah,
Say
there you go. That's the one.
Never settle. Some people get in relationships and just like, I guess this is good.
I'll bring my standards down.
Yeah, normally I wouldn't tolerate this, but I want to be in a relationship, so let me tolerate this.
You need $7,000 in debt.
You done lost a car.
You lost your car.
Yeah, and you paying 2 rents.
Wow.
So no, never settle. Mean what you say, and say what you want up front. So
stick to your guns.
There's never any confusion. Say what you want up front. So 6, 7, 8 months down the line, no one can say, "Oh no, you never said that in the beginning." Wrong, motherfucker. I did say that. This is what I want.
Instead, don't compromise yourself.
Right. Don't compromise yourself. So if you love hard, stay by yourself. Some people just don't appreciate our kind of love.
Right.
Now, I want to thank y'all for tuning in to one of the hottest relationship podcasts in the game. This is Relationships 101. I'm your host, your Dr. Love John Evans, and this is the doctor's assistant, Supreme the Resurrector.
Hope we helped y'all.
Until next time, Jamie, play me out.